Now introducing the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At forward, 6'6", number 34, Kenrich Williams. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 11, Isaiah Jones. At forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Dort. The big man, 17 number 7, Chad Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Dort.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Chris Paul. And Benyama's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Wall, and it's Gonzalez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at shooting guard. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wall. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gonzalez with it. Williams picks him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Here's Gonzalez after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
There's the pass to Joe. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort against LaVine. Passes to Joe. Lock at 6. puts up a deep three. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dort, left side. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Wall finds Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Holmgren comes with the double team. And he makes that one. 14 points for money.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort, guarded by Levine. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Charge is out there with Powell. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Jackson Davis in at the point. Williams passes to Wallace. And he drives in, and Wallace slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And this is what it's all come to, the end of the season power rankings. You look at Portland, they sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, you do not want Levine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Dort. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. For Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Spurs. Norman Powell comes in for Paul. Here's Gonzalez. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Lets a floater go. Count that one. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's Gonzalez, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Joe. Hasn't made one yet. Holmgren with a screen on Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Dort. His three-pointers off the mark. San Antonio leading by 11. The pass to Wall. Here's Gonzalez. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
And so we conclude the first half. Spurs out in front. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pop, how did you keep their offense down in the second quarter?
I thought missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whenever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. Feels oddly specific.
And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. The selection for the Western Conference, money.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a savvy pump fake move from the rookie Holmgren. That kind of intelligent play could serve him well in the regular season.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Passes it to Joe. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
First one falls for him.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
All free throws good from George. San Antonio leading by 12. Outside Gonzalez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. That one falls. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or a play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. San Antonio calls timeout. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bean passes to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
.109 left to play in the third. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And the shot is good. Holmgren's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Gonzalez into the lane, and it's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 13.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Puts it up from 7, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Gonzalez.
Oh.
You got to be kidding.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Powell against Hayward. Back to Holmgren. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Gonzalez passes to Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
Well, Levine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
From outside the arc, that one's not going to go. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate. Doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
Oklahoma City foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, they've got Wembanyama. All out there with Chris Paul. And there's Money. And it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Spurs leading by 16. Gonzalez into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Gonzalez has got 16 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. Pass to Holmgren. Rejected by Gonzalez. Here's Levine, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And what an effort by Levine to win the rebound, and then he sends it back up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Once again, fans, let's make some noise for your Thunder Girls dance team.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Spurs leading by 20. Gonzalez down low, defended by Dort, and he gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Gonzalez. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Gonzalez into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Gonzalez has got 44.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Holmgren can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gonzalez, that's good.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Joe. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.